Hello, good morning everyone. Myself Sridhar. I have a YouTube channel, Educare Academy. So this channel is mainly focusing on maths and science topics of different boards like 10th and 9th CBSE, 9th and 10th ICSE and 10th Karnataka State Board. So I will be releasing videos every week related to the subject maths and physics science. Especially for physics, I am going to release every week two videos of physics which are common in ICSE and CBSE and state. Please subscribe, like and share my channel. The channel name is Educare Academy. So you can have access of Educare Academy by pressing the bell icon and subscribe my channel. So today I am going to teach you very important topic of physics, that is light, the concept of light. Dear students, we have light reflection and refraction topic in 10 CBSE. That chapter I am going to start today's lesson. Please don't forget to share and subscribe and like my channel. So basically in this CBSE topics and ICSE topic, the light chapter is related to or restricted to only reflection and refraction. Okay, so we are going to study the different phenomenon involving in light and what is reflection of light and the laws of reflection and something related to the mirrors also in this class. So what is basically a light? Light is a type of energy or a form of energy which make us to see the object or create sensation of vision in our eyes. So how light propagates? Light always propagates in a particular direction or unidirectional, or we can say that light travels in a straight line with a velocity of 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. As you all know that this fact, and you have studied also in your previous classes, light travels in this velocity in a homogeneous and isotropic medium. Homogeneous medium means the properties of the medium everywhere or every volume of the medium is same. Isotropic means the properties of directions are same in all the space. So reflection, when it comes to reflection, when a light encounters any objects like mirror, the lens, it creates either or it passes through or creates a shadow or it creates an image. Okay, so these properties are we are going to study in the chapter light, reflection and refraction. This chapter is basically in 10th ICSE as well as 10th CBSE topic. So let us see what is mirror and all that. Before that, we'll see what is reflection. This chapter name is light, reflection and refraction. So let us see light reflection. What do you mean by reflection? When a light strikes any medium or any obstacle, then the light reflects. If it is a reflecting surface, the light reflects back into the same medium. If it is absorbing surface, it absorbs the light. For example, the light falls on a rough surface like wall and all, it absorbs. But the light, when it falls on a reflecting surface or polished surface, the part of the light is reflected and the part of the light is absorbed. But if the light falls on completely polished surface like a mirror, then the light path will be reflected. So how we are going to show in a diagram? So in light chapter, we will say it as a ray diagram, not a diagram. So in every example, I am going to use the term ray diagram. So let us take, this is a surface on which the light strikes. So this is a rough surface. This line indicates the rough surface. The line above that indicates the smooth surface. The below that is a rough surface. Let us say the light strikes like this, not in a straight path, obliquely. That means compared to the perpendicular of the surface, it falls obliquely. So at this point on the surface of the mirror is called as point of incidence. Please remember, this point is point of incidence. So the light, since light travels in a straight line, we always used to indicate the path of light by using an arrowhead or arrow line. So when it forms or it strikes on the surface on a particular point, it forms an imaginary line which is perpendicular to the surface. That imaginary line is called as normal, and when it strikes, it reflects back in the same medium. That ray is called as reflected ray. So what is this ray called? The ray which incidents on the surface, obviously it is called as incident ray. And here if you see, one interesting phenomena is, whatever the angle of incidence, what is angle of incidence? The angle with which it forms with the normal is called as angle of incidence, and whatever the angle with which it forms with the normal, the same angle with which it reflects. So that is R. Let us write it at a small r. This is a small I, angle of incidence and angle of reflection. So in mathematical terms, we can write this as angle of incidence, and this one is called angle of reflection. Please remember, this is angle of reflection. Refraction also comes. We have two laws for the refraction also. So the first and foremost law of reflection, based on this, a simple analogy or example is first law. First law of reflection, that is, in mathematical terms we can simply write it as angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection for smooth surface. Different types of reflections are there, we will discuss in the later case, but it is for a smooth surface. And the second one, the second law of reflection is, see this line, angle of line, incident ray, reflected ray and the normal all lie in the plane of the board. Any one of the line or any line did not come out of the board or into the board. So this says that incident ray, reflected ray and normal all lie on the same plane. Same plane means in the plane of the board. Here we have considered the plane of the board as the XY plane. So this can be taken as X plane and this can be taken as Y plane. So all these three rays incident ray, normal, and the reflected ray are in the same plane. So we can say that incident ray, reflected ray, and the normal all lie on the same plane. And the first law is called as the law of reflection. Angle of incidence and angle of is equal to angle of reflection for any smooth surface. A rough surface, angle of incidence and angle of reflection are not equal. So we have learnt about the reflection of light. So this reflection of light is only applicable for smooth surfaces or polished surfaces like mirrors or any polished surfaces where reflection is up to 90%. Even though if it is a very polished surface, some ups and downs or some a small what you can say cracks are there, so it 100% reflection we won't get in any. Only in total internal reflection we will get the 100% reflection. So let us move on to the next concept is mirror. So what is a mirror? A mirror is a device which reflects the light. Simply we can say that we have different types of mirror for different purposes. We will use as a looking mirror, as a rear view mirror, as a headlight we use one type of mirror. So all the things uses of mirrors we will discuss in the later case. So what is different types of mirror? Basically we have plane mirror. The first one is plane mirror. Mirror which we see to or which we use on the daily basis for seeing our face, that's a plane mirror. And the second one is concave mirror. And the third one is convex mirror. This concave mirror and convex mirror both are called as spherical mirrors. And this is a plane mirror. So, and the properties of plane mirror and concave mirror, convex mirror are entirely different. Since it is a spherical mirror, the mirror which is spherical in shape, so the properties will definitely will change. The plane mirror have different properties. So let us see first plane mirror, how the reflection occurs in a plane mirror. So let us consider that same analogy with the plane mirror. So here in this case, this is the non-reflecting surface where I drew this line. This is a non-reflecting surface. And this part of this reflecting surface. So you have seen the basic law of reflection here. How the reflection going to take place, I will show you. Let us take this as a normal. Okay, this is take it as a normal. So suppose an object is here. This is the object. So when we see the object, any object, the image of the object will be seen by you, right? When we hold that object in front of the mirror, that means the image of the object will be seen by you. If you are facing the mirror, the image of you will be seen. So it strikes like this. So this is, suppose your eye is here, you are observing from here, okay. This is actually, what is that, the actual line in which it goes, but you will see the image over here. You will see the image of the object here, but in plane mirror, object distance is equal to image distance. So you will see the image over here. So what type of image you will get? The virtual and erect image. Virtual image means the image which you cannot take it on the screen. Erect means a straight upright image you are going to see it here. So I'm just tracing this. So I'm imagining that angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection, just tracing back that, and this here also this goes straight line, so it forms an image over here. So this is an image. So properties, when it comes to the properties, I hope you have understood how the image formation takes place in this plane mirror. The properties of the plane mirror are, the first property is as I told you, whatever the object distance means distance of the object from the mirror is called as object distance, and distance of the object, so distance of the image from the mirror is image distance. So that object distance is denoted by u and image distance is v. So object distance and this is image distance. So object distance is equal to image distance always in a regular reflection, normal reflection taking wherever, and object height is also equal to image height. The height of the object is equal to image. So height of, or size, we can say that height or size of the object is equal to size of image. So whatever the size we have, the same size will be observed in the mirror. So height of the object or size of the object will be same. And if you come closer to the mirror, your image will get enlarged, and that means u is equal to, always u is equal to v. When you are closer to the mirror, the image is also coming towards the mirror. So that's why I told you in the beginning only, u is equal to v. Suppose you are moving with some speed towards the mirror, the image is also moving towards the mirror with the same speed. So height of object is equal to size of the image or height of the image. And the third one is, in plane mirror it always forms virtual and erect image. Virtual and erect image. Virtual image means the image which cannot be projected on the screen. Only we can able to see the virtual image. Erect means upright image or straight image. We won't get any inverted image of that. So in this class we have learnt about some concepts of light, reflection, what is reflection, loss of reflection, of course very important for cbse and ICSE as well, and also the different types of mirror. In that we have learned how the image formation happens in the plane mirror and what are the properties of plane mirror. So in the next my lecture video I am going to tell you about what is different concave mirror and convex mirror properties and what are the image formations for different object positions, all this. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel, share my channel and like my channel. Educare Academy. Thank you.